you know, for those people who are watching this, because like we said in the first episode, you know, they're looking for that something that they can make that change to. They can go in the direction of, I need something else. Maybe it's a side hustle. Trading can be a side hustle.
Great one.
What are some of the key traits that would make trading appealing for someone in that position? You know, like one of the things I was thinking about just yesterday actually was the simple fact that there's no physical anything involved. You know, you can literally be anywhere as long as you have an internet connection.
Right.
And with that internet connection, get access to the market. There's no physical limitation part of this job.
I thought you were saying you could be like 400 pounds a trade or 200 pounds. That's what I thought you meant physical.
No, I mean we're not walking around with
technical limitations.
Boxes. We're not climbing ladders.
It's not a hard lifestyle. It's not like a blue collar thing by any stretch of the imagination.
I think that opens that simple, very basic, fact opens the door to a ton of people that might not even be thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody ever really thought that trading was going to be. I mean, we're talking about it as a side hustle. So you want to talk about some traits that you're going to need. I think you're going to need to have, and this is a little bit, it's hard to explain it, but you're going to need to have that dog in you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because to work a 9-to-5 job and then to do something after that as well, you need to have that passion and you need to have the drive to succeed at something. Trading is not something that you could just simply say, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of money trading. I'm just going to start to do it. You know, it takes time. And so that's something that you need. You need to have time and patience on your side. Yeah. You need to understand what you're doing. You need to be able to be analytical, as we've talked about before. Understand what strategies you're trying to do. And I think you need to be, I mean, I'm going to say the word patient again, and I'm trying to look for a better one, but it's like you have to do your due diligence with trading. And I know that's not a trait, but that has to be in you. You have to believe in the work that you're doing will result in something. And I think that comes from studying and back testing and just a strong belief in the system of the stock market and of trading. Yeah. Because we're talking about very, very simple stuff. AI is not something that's new, for example.
No.
If you hopped on some of these trends, as far as trading is concerned, NVIDIA is up 30% in a month. We're talking about earning 5% compounding in a year. Yeah. There are other opportunities out there for people to simply buy and hold things they believe in, things that they're hearing. You want to talk about resourcefulness? Everybody knows somebody that's doing something in trading. Talk to them for 30 minutes. Yeah. See if something makes sense. Don't necessarily believe everything, but take it in and say to yourself, okay, I'm going to look into that. Yeah. You know, because Bitcoin is something. You might not want to buy it when it's at its highs, but if you had believed in this when we started talking Bitcoin 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, then you'd have something
Look at
now.
where you'd be now.
If you believed in Windows, Brendan, back in the 1980s, I'm not talking about
Big
those
industry.
Nice windows that you have on your lovely condo overlooking some kind of a lake or the street or something.
AF right now.
Right. You might need to replace those windows. But the one thing that keeps getting replaced is Microsoft Windows and investing in that as an early trend. Remember when I ran on Bloor Street, I ran to Rogers, go back to Rogers, to get that very first iPhone because you know what? I ain't ever seen anything with a touchscreen before, Brendan.
Yeah.
But you know what else I did?
Look what's happened.
I also put $100 into Apple stock that day. That's the difference.
The other, I think, appealing factor here, and we got to run, so let's wrap this up. But we got to
go to Starbucks.
Not as many people understand it, and
right.
and to full circle this.
That's the resourcefulness part again.
Exactly. To full circle this, if you spend 5% more time than the person beside you, learning AI, learning about Apple, learning about Microsoft, learning about any publicly traded company, you're going to be further ahead than a huge, huge percentage of the overall population.
People listening to this is now episode 2.
Yes.
I feel like when we get to episode 50, we're going to be saying the same thing.
Just
it's never, ever, ever too late to start.